Welcome to Hold My Baby.
That's the title. Why are you laughing at the title?
I like the title. I'm just saying it's funny. It's good that it makes me laugh.
I'm comedian Erik Rivera and dad of 2 boys.
I guess I have to say I'm a comedian too, now that you
Yeah.
made your intro.
also-
I'm comedian Kira Soltanovich. Oh, I have 2 kids.
Okay. Wow. But like right now, my 13-year-old,
Yeah.
my wife's like, you got to give him the talk. The talk I got from my mother.
You haven't given him the talk yet?
He kind of knows. We've sort of talked about it. He
God.
gets all embarrassed, and then I of course I ham it up more and make it even worse. But the talk I got from my mother was, "Hey, if somebody shows up here pregnant, I take a gun and I shoot you." Like that was I'm never having
Dude.
sex. Thanks, Mom. Like that was the talk.
Oh my God.
I was terrified.
Do you want me to give him the talk?
You sure?
I'm really good.
What do you do? How white are you, Kira? I don't think we've ever gotten into this because my wife bought books on Amazon.
Okay.
Your privates and you and
I'm going to take offense to you calling me white.
You, Kira Soltanovich, you went to Hebrew school. You're a white.
Oh my God. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do it. I'm going to show it to camera too.
Okay, here. All right.
You know what picture I'm pulling up.
Do you call your parents by their first names?
No.
You call them mom and dad?
I don't even call my dad. I've never called my dad.
Uh-huh.
Pop.
Okay.
Or Papa.
So you're on the degrees of whiteness. You're not over here. You're closer this way.
I cannot tell you how offended I am.
Like my wife calls her parents by their first names, which makes me so uncomfortable.
No, that's horrible.
Like,
absolutely not.
I'm still like you were saying before. Like I'm a grown man. I will not call my mother by her first name because I'm scared she'll still beat me.
Why would you ever?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're grown, if you're 2 years old or 200. Mom.
I have them in my phone. Mom and dad. Like I refuse
to. But you call your dad dad? Not like Poppy?
No, okay. Not that Puerto Rican. No. I'll call him Pop or yeah.
I listen, I don't know if I can show this on how do I show this to camera? I cannot tell you how offended I am.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out how white you are, and you're on the lower end of white, but you're still white.
What is the lower end of white?
You're not
like white trash? Like I live in a trailer?
No, you're throwing that out there. I'm not. No, I mean like in the levels of like
what?
Your parents weren't wearing like those patchwork yacht club shorts and loafers. That's
Are you kidding?
White Lotus white. You're not White Lotus white. You're
no.
Okay.
No. But have I ever shown you a picture of my dad? Okay, we got to get some pictures out. All right, so I don't know how to do this. I'm just going to hold it up. Okay, I have already.
No, well, I know the picture of you.
Okay, how do you call this a white person?
Well, you have the Hebrew necklace on.
What?
And
have you been to the Middle East?
And you had money to go to the Hard Rock Cafe. We did not go, as the poor Latinos, we did not go to the Hard Rock Cafe.
I didn't buy this shirt at the Hard Rock. I probably bought it at like Buffalo Exchange.
Okay.
Okay. My eyebrows touch. I have a Jerry curl in my head.
Soul glow.
I look like I'm part of El DeBarge.
Okay.
Okay. So this is me in puberty, which my theory is, no, don't butt baby me now.
Don't butt kid me.
Okay. Mustache thicker than yours right now, if we're being honest. Okay. How is this a white girl?
Because you got this shirt at Buffalo Exchange.
Which is a resale.
But it's like a nice white person resale.
A Goodwill. Como se dice this is not white?
No. Kira.
No. My eyebrows are touching. Look at this. Let your soul glow. Look at this.
I see it.
Oh my God. I can't take it. I'm very offensive.
What do your kids think they are?
Okay. I have asked them this.
Okay.
Because they're many things, right? So my husband, also half Puerto Rican. Okay. Other half white.
Okay.
White. Irish. Mm-hmm. Like his grandparents, like from Ireland. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay. So Soviet, full Soviet Jew.
Right.
So they're Puerto Rican, they hear Russian in their daily life because, talk to my dad. They don't speak it, unfortunately. I forgot
Right.
to teach them. So Soviet Jew, Puerto Rican. I asked them, and their last name is Irish. Okay. So
Mhm.
they have a lot going on. Like, do you identify because your last name is Irish? They said Soviet Jews. That's how they identify.
Okay. So they just erased the Latin right out, huh?
They did. But they won't on college applications.
They're gonna try to
Oh,
get those
they're gonna be
scholarships.
like,
Yeah.
right. They're gonna show up to that college with a mariachi band, like full on.
I
I
like
know that's Mexican,
Bad
but
Bunny.
it
Th-
doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't
They
matter.
don't know. White people
Yeah,
don't know.
they don't see.
Oh,
See, white people don't know.
yeah.
I'm not white people.
Sure.
I know I look it now because as you age, my whole head, if I didn't color it, would just be gray
Uh-huh.
pubes. I get it. I get it. But that's because when you age, you kind of like, your parents age,
Uh-huh.
like you kind of get like, you lose pigmentation. I don't know why.
We don't.
Yes, you will.
My mom looks like the grandma from Mama Coco. Like she is not
Oh my
losing
God.
any of her skin color.
Yeah,
She,
Guatemalans are pretty
yeah,
solid. Yeah.
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 I'm gonna turn into like Edward James almost or George Lopez as I age.
Oh my God.
Like it's not this isn't going away. No.
No, yeah, but I'm not. When you go through puberty
Mhm.
looking like El DeBarge,
Right.
like I did, in my mind, I'm not like, I'm just a regular white
Yeah.
girl. No, because of the way you're treated. And puberty is such a stressful, vulnerable,
Yeah.
like chaotic time in a young person's life. And it like creates these neurons that, you know what I mean, are like, I'm different, right? Like you
Uh-huh.
just like, zzz, zzz, zzz. And it was the 80s when
Right.
Christy Brinkley was who everyone looked at, you
Right.
know what I mean? That was hot and beautiful. And that's, blonde, blue eyed. There's no part of me that feels like white privilege.
Right.
I had a kid. Okay, so I went to a mostly all black high school.
Mhm.
Okay. Mostly. It was black, Latino. White people were a minority in my high
Right.
school. Okay. And I remember this one black kid said to me, he goes, yeah, well, your grandparents or great grandparents or grandparents, they tried to, they didn't want my grandparents to go into a restaurant or something. He said something, and I was
Mhm.
like, my grandparents were hiding from Nazis.
Right.
I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, no, no. I go, yes. My grandparents were not stopping your grandparents from drinking at a certain water fountain. They were literally underground,
Mhm.
hiding for 2.5 years, living underground in a basement.
You traumatized this poor kid.
I
He
did
was
because I was like, and I'm in high school and I was like, is this what I'm going to have to deal with?
as a white
You
woman?
as a white woman? Oh my God. Can we rename this podcast? I am not a white woman.
No.
Because you're not, so that would work
Yeah,
for
it
you.
would.
And then that would work for me. I expect an apology anytime you're ready.
Puberty. Wait, all right. How old were you when you were allowed to date?
What do you mean by allowed?
Well,
I don't
how?
think I'm allowed to this day.
Because my wife has tried to like help my oldest out, like, oh, invite the girls over, and I'm always like, that's weird.
He won't.
He does he has, but he's so awkward around them. It
Yeah.
makes me laugh. I'm like, oh boy.
When the
Also,
testosterone,
by the way,
yeah.
the first time he invited the girls over, maybe this is where I messed up. They all showed up and they were like, "Oh, hi," and like they were getting ready because we have a swimming pool and they were gonna go swim. And I was like, "All right, real quick, who wants to talk puberty?" And he was like, "Dad!"
Oh my
And
God.
my wife was like, "What's wrong with you?"
That's hilarious.
Yes,
I would do the same thing.
to me, it's funny.
Yeah.
And I get to see their sense of humor and let them know,
Right.
like, "Hey, this is how it's done in this house."
Right. This is not a safe space.
Yes.
When there's enough testosterone built up in his system
Uh huh.
that the pressure he can't take it anymore, that's when he will.
Be allowed to date.
No, he will just date without permission from you.
Oh, I'll know.
You'll know. My son didn't ask me. My son has a girlfriend. He didn't ask me,
Oh.
am I allowed to? He didn't.
Did you meet the girlfriend?
Yeah, I know who she is. She follows me here.
Wow. Okay.
No.
And do
I
you
don't
give him
like it.
do you give him any like, "Hey man, don't do this. Be a butt kid." Tell him full circle,
Full circle.
be a butt kid.
Yeah. So you're saying just tell my son, try anal.
Okay. That's
2-finger touch
two-finger
in
tag.
in the anus. What's the rating on this podcast?
I don't know. I think we've gone off the
I think
rails.
we have.
The coffee and
Yeah, that coffee was strong.
yes.
It hit me.
And this is what happens when
It hit me like a Lil Wayne
this
concert.
is what happens when you're a parent and you don't have adult interaction during the day.
You have an erection?
Adult interaction.
Oh,
No, an adult erection all day. No, adult interaction.
Oh my God. That felt aggressive.
It did.
Yeah.
Like?
No, I have an erection right now too.
No, I mean when you're home and the kids are
Yeah.
at school and you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like I'm not talking to anybody?
No,
No.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm on the road a lot by myself.
Yeah. And then the first interaction you have is when you get on stage
Sure.
and you
And it all comes out.
download every blah.
Yes.
And sometimes
Yes.
people aren't ready for that because, like,
No.
so when I don't have shows and I'm home alone without, the kids are at school and then my wife comes home, I'm like, here's the download. And she's like,
Right.
wow, you haven't talked to anybody today.
I can understand that. Yes, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes. And I do talk to strangers probably more than I should.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean you talk to
I will share with strangers.
just random?
Yes.
Okay.
Right? Don't you ever just
Weren't we taught not to talk to strangers?
correct?
Uh-huh.
But then we became comics.
Yes.
And every stranger is a potential
Uh-huh.
mini audience.
Right.
So yeah, I will talk to strangers. I will do not written bits
Yeah.
and not bits that I've done on stage.
You don't go, hey, can I try this out on you real quick?
Hey, where are you from? What do you do?
Yeah.
No, I will talk to them
Yeah.
and I'll do a bit
Okay.
in a Whole Foods waiting in line at the
Okay.
register.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't do that?
No.
Oh, I talk to people.
I don't do full bits. I'll talk to people. Hey, how's your day going? And then sometimes I've gone into a conversation and as soon as I'm in, I'm like, oh no,
No, then you have
I'm
to get out. Yeah. Yeah. That's the risk.
Yeah.
Hey, no risk, no reward.
Right.
And that's why you're walking around with an erection.
And no, interaction.
Listen, I want to touch upon the talk with your son again.
Go ahead.
Okay, here's how you do it.
Right.
It'll come out funny because you're funny, because
Right.
you're a comic. But I found being brutally honest
Right.
is the only way. And you just preface everything with, look, I don't want to talk about this. You don't want to talk about this. What is he? Abuela didn't want to
But
teach
how-
me. You
but
know what I
this is-
mean?
this
Whatever
is-
you guys
so-
call grandma.
This is my fear is I'm going to say something and teach him something he does not know or is not on his radar. And I've put it on his radar.
But you have to.
But I don't want to.
You have to.
Because then I'm scared he's going to go, what's that? Let me Google search this. And then,
Okay.
or
But
tell
he's
his
going to Google
friends-
search it regardless because some douchebag that has full browser capacity,
Right.
if your son might not, my son doesn't.
My son does not
But
have
he-
full browser capacity.
But my kid's in high school. I'm not naive. He has
Yeah.
seen probably everything.
My kid has found loopholes to see things that I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
My kid was watching, for a while, there was a string of dance videos.
Do they
It
involve
was-
a poll?
No, it was no poll. It was just, it was big chested women.
Oh.
And they would just do this little ding, ding,
Right.
ding,
Oh.
and just shake
yeah.
their breasts.
Sure.
And I caught him and I was like, hey man, what? I just like dancing, Dad. I like the music and I like the way they dance. And I was like, I'm sure you do, bud, but hey,
But that's normal though.
let's not.
But
Yeah.
that's normal.
Yeah. I used to steal the Victoria's Secret catalog,
Of
aging
course you
myself,
did.
and then be like, oh my God, look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's fine. I'd be
Yeah.
okay with that. My kid went onto my Netflix account,
Uh-huh.
my son, and watched 50 Shades of Grey. Because someone told him to.
Who told him to?
Some douchebag kid. And I was I was on the road traveling and I
Uh-huh.
was like getting on a flight and I thought, okay, let's see, what can I watch on Netflix, for my 6-hour flight home from
And you were gonna
Miami.
watch 50 Shades of Grey on the plane?
And he ruined it. Spoiler.
You were gonna watch it on the
2-touch
flight?
tag,
Yeah.
2-finger tag. No,
It said
it,
continue
it comes
watching?
up. It comes up. Yeah. Continue watching.
And ri
Which, how does he not know that by now?
and right away you thought, "Son, you didn't go, 'My husband's watching this'?"
No, my husband knows maybe 3-4 shades of gray,
Uh-huh.
not all 50.
No, wow,
Yeah,
okay.
I know. No, but I'm saying I knew right away it wasn't my husband. First
Right,
of all, my husband can watch it on his own
right.
Netflix
Do your kids
account.
not have their own Netflix account?
They do, but my son's birthday is input into his Netflix account. So
Ah,
certain movies don't come up. So he
yeah,
goes on to mine to watch. And he's done this several times. But 50 Shades of Grey, I haven't even watched that. And I
yeah.
have no desire to. And I had to sit down and talk to him. And I go, look, I have a gist of what that movie's
Well,
about.
once he's watched that, then he doesn't need to
He's
talk.
what? Well, he had the talk at 10 because I'm a good
10?
mother. At 10.
No, too
Yes.
early.
No. Absolutely not.
Too early.
No. You have the talk at 10 because someone else will talk to them by 11.
Uh-huh,
And by the way, 5th grade, 10 years old,
uh-huh,
I allowed him for the first time to be on a group chat
uh-huh.
because it was COVID. And I thought, well, this is how they're communicating. And a 10-year-old, 5th grade, wrote in the group chat, "I'm so horny right now."
Well, it was COVID. Who wasn't, right? Am I
He was immediately taken off of that group chat. So trust me, if you don't get,
Yeah.
his friends have already told him everything.
Did you kick him out of the group chat?
Yes.
You did.
Well, it was my iPad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife gets so mad at stuff that I'm just like, they're just boys.
It was a girl.
It was a girl?
A girl wrote, "I'm so horny right now."
Get her spayed like that.
Right?
Whose parents?
Absolutely not. And again, I know we're doing double standards for girls and boys, but
How-
you need to
How old when you give your girl the talk?
so it'll probably be soon.
Okay.
It'll probably, because she's 10.
Yeah.
So it'll be 5th grade. I mean, there's certain talks at certain times, right?
Right.
For girls, you got to give the menstruation talk. Like,
Right.
not that they're going to menstruate at 8,
Yeah.
but I want her to know what's going on because other kids are going to be talking about it.
Right.
So I gave her that talk. And then you slowly add information. But when my son was 10, I gave him everything. All of it.
I feel like
All of it.
because
Where does sperm? What is the vas deferens? Like I went everywhere. I went
you
deep.
went like
I went
medical.
biology 201.
Because
Right?
my wife has been like, you have to talk to him about like masturbation. I'm like, if he's not thinking it, I
He
don't
is thinking
want
it.
to.
Can we time travel to your penis at 13?
Let me tell you.
Can we time travel?
right, I will
want
give
to
you-
talk to your
I
13-year-old
will,
penis.
I will give you.
Let me see your penis.
I will give you
Pull it out.
first time, and I'm going to be honest here. First time I ever thought about masturbation
Be honest.
was a cousin of mine. I want to say I was like,
Oh my God.
I might have been 14, 15.
I don't think you want to talk about a
No,
cousin.
a cousin of mine goes, he's like, I know what you're doing in your bedroom. I was like, what? I was playing Legos or He-Man or whatever. Because I was still like hiding that I was a kid, but like in front of my friends, like
Yeah.
being cool. And he goes, no, you're, and that motion
See?
in my head, I was like, and then that was the first time. And I was like, oh, I
And
can do this.
How old were
I
you?
want to say I was like 14, 15. Because my mother had told me she was going to shoot me in the head if someone ever showed up to our house pregnant. She told me she was going to shoot me in the head for that, shoot me in the head if I ever dropped out of college.
But what does
Well,
masturbating have to do with getting someone pregnant? Are you throwing it at a chick?
I might know, because we were uber religious. So it was like, that is evil, and you don't do that, you're going to hell. We were
right.
Pentecostal Christian.
I don't even know what that means.
That's like,
that word is
think
scary.
the word Christian and then like extreme sports Christian. Like that's what Pentecostals are.
You guys wore helmets to church?
Yes, because
and
people would
skateboarded?
fall and like speak in tongues and run around, jump against the walls.
Oh, you're
like,
that?
Yes.
You're the speak in tongues Christian?
Yes. which was
Oh.
awful. Like that, like I feel bad.
You are more of a white woman than I am.
I've never taken my kids to church because I'm so traumatized. I'm like, I don't want to put them through that.
Like those snake charmer people?
No, snake charmers. That's
You know what I'm talking about.
No, they would just speak in tongues, and it was
But they also have snakes.
what? No, you're
Yes.
thinking magic shows.
No,
You're not
no.
thinking religion.
No. Alex, back me up.
There's no snakes at church.
The people that speak in tongues
I think
in
you-
church for sure
Did you
have
go to like
snakes.
belly dancing restaurants? No, this is not.
No, they
No.
have snakes.
No, not these people.
Oh
These
my
people,
God. I'm going to look it up. See?
It's one of those kinds, but it's
The
not the kind
voice
I
behind
was.
the curtain.
It was not the kind I was.
Okay, but that does exist.
I was traumatized because church. When I talked to my wife, like she would go to church, and it was like, oh, we go to church from like 10 to 11, and then we're done. And it was like, no, we went to church all day. I'd start at 9 a.m.
Dude,
and then like sometimes I wouldn't get out till like the sun was gone because right when he's rapping, he'd be like, oh, I feel it. It's happening. And he'd start talking in tongues, and we'd be there for like another 3-4 hours. And I'd always be like, God, why do you show up the last 5 minutes,
Yeah.
dude? Can you show up in the morning in the beginning and so I can be out of here at 1? Like, this is crazy. So I don't take my kids to church. And I'm sorry to say, like my kid
no, you shouldn't.
legit has been like, who's Jesus? And I'm like, buddy, you should kind of know the.
So you haven't talked about erections or Jesus?
I don't think I should do those together.
Absolutely. Because I joke with my
Uh-huh.
14-year-old. He's almost 15.
Right.
Next month, he turns 15. It's just
Yeah.
crazy to me. But I go, hey, this is just for you and Jesus. Okay?
Uh-huh.
That's for you and Jesus only. Now, let me talk to your 13-year-old penis.
Go ahead. By the way,
Is it here in the room?
By the way, speaking of, it's only for you and Jesus.
Yeah.
This is how religious I was. I went to a summer camp,
Oh,
a
God.
Christian summer camp, where I had an engagement ring on because I wedded our Lord and Savior to save myself. It was a promise ring, and I wore that for a couple years. So my wife constantly makes fun of me. She goes, "Hey, your first wife, real quick," and I'm always like, "Shut up."
Jesus was your first wife?
Jesus was my first wife.
Well,
I will not do that to my kid.
No,
No.
no. But our friend Angela Johnson
Yes.
used to have a ring like
A
that
promise ring. Yeah.
from Jesus.
I had a promise ring.
Wow.
Yeah. I was promising to save myself for marriage.
Okay, and then when did you lose your virginity?
I hit college and sort of went off the rails.
Of course you did.
Because my mom had that tight leash on me.
Yes.
And as soon as I got some slack. So this is the thing. And we have these conversations now at home. It's like when the kids think about college, are we going to let them go off? Are we going to let them, like.
Are you going to tell them about erections when they go to
I'm
college?
going to tell them the whole talk. If somebody shows up here pregnant, I'm going to shoot you in the head. Don't drop out. But it's like, are we going to let them go? I'm very much on the team of like, let them go far, let them experience.
Yeah.
If they fail and come back, that's fine, but they've learned something.
Yeah.
Like my mom was very much, you're not going anywhere. Because I remember my friends like, oh, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go. My mom tried to get me to go to a college. I grew up in Rochelle. The college was a block away. I own a college. 1 block from our house. And mijo, go there. And then we can have lunch together every day. Like that was her big selling point. Go to this college and you'll be cool because we're going to have lunches together, which I did not do. So she wouldn't
Where
let me.
did you go?
She wouldn't let me go far. She wouldn't let me go out of state. So I ended up going to Pace University in New York City because growing up, Pentecostal Christian, New York City was the devil's playground.
Yeah.
You don't no, mijo, don't go into the city. That's where the devil is.
Yeah.
That's you get shot, you get stabbed.
She's not wrong.
Sex everywhere and drugs. Oh, don't go to the city. So I was like, oh, I'm going to the city.
Right.
So I went to Pace University, and that was like the first time. Like the first semester, I was very like, no, I'm not gonna do anything bad. And then I remember hanging out with this group. And I was like, oh, I got to go. The train, my mom's going to be mad. And they were like, well, what is she going to do? Drive into the city and come get you? And I was like, yeah, she's not going to do that. And then after that, it was just game on.
That's when you lost your virginity?
Yeah, I was 19.
All right. That's not terrible.
19
That's fine.
to somebody my mom was not happy about.
Oh, a white woman?
No, eat worse. So my mom,
Worse? There's
like,
nothing worse than a white woman.
my mom in her head had the perfect wife for me. Good Latina, Christian, just no makeup, no, just nothing, just saved herself for marriage. Like that's, the what she thought I should end up with.
Yeah.
And cut to, I find this Puerto Rican girl, tatted up, pierced up, had a kid. The baby daddy was in jail. Grew up in Brooklyn and like would just hustle and do stuff that my mom sensed but couldn't prove. So when that came home,
Wow.
first of all, my mom is very passive aggressive. Would call
Really?
her. So in the Latin culture, to show respect to an older woman, you'd be like, "Oh, Doña Kira." Like
Right.
if I was a younger kid, Doña Kira, that was the title.
Right.
Doña meaning like the lady of the house.
Right.
So that's what my mom would call this girl who was 25. I was 19. Doña so and so.
25.
Yeah, and she was like, "No, you can just call me by my name." She goes, "No, Doña, please. I respect you have a kid." Like my mom was not, and the kid was not like a little kid. Like I was 19, the kid was like 9. So she had the kid very young. Like she was 16, had the kid. I had a 9-year-old at 19. So
Wow.
yeah,
And how long did you guys date?
we did it for like 2-3 years. I thought she was.
Oh my God.
Because also, and then I take this into my parenting. Like the more my mother told me, no, you have to get rid of her. I'm like, no, she's the one, Mom.
Right.
Mijo, don't. She's bad. I'm like, no, I love her, Mom. I love her.
Wow.
So now I'm like, I see that, and I'm like, oh, if my kid wants to do something, hey man, gotta try it out. Fall on your face, and you're gonna come back. I'm telling you, it's not the right move, but
No, you have to let them.
yes,
Yeah. There's a part of me as a mom that really feels for your mom.
yes,
I mean, she was doing what she knew.
Yeah.
That's all she could do, right?
yes,
So my heart goes out to her. And I can understand those instincts.
Yeah.
But when you know better, you do better.
yeah,
And so I would never do that. But I get it. I get that she didn't want to lose you.
of course.
Yeah.
But you held that tight
Yeah.
leash on me.
Yeah.
And then I went off the rails, and you
Right.
can't now pull it back.
No. You open that little canister of Bisquick and
You
it's
sort of, it's all over the place.
everywhere.
Now, you got-
My husband lost his mind in college.
yes,
He went to Catholic school his entire life.
yeah, you're
He
fenced
moved
in.
away and went to college and just lost his mind. Had a
Yes.
mullet. What?
Uh,
A mullet? So as usual, I have to pee.
okay, wow, all right. So I guess
So
that's the end of our
That's
episode.
the end. Look, my bladder, you could set your clocks to my bladder.
Okay,
If I have coffee at 11 a.m.,
forget an
I'm
iPhone timer.
peeing at noon.
I love it.
Yeah.
I don't love it. That sounded weird.
Well, I'm just letting you know. It's very accurate.
Okay,
So we're done.
tune in next week when we're gonna unwrap more of our trauma and
Yeah.
parenting stories.
Yeah. And I'm going to learn more about your mom, which I'm
Yes.
terrified to. I'm scared of her.
But I feel like we're understanding each other more.
Who? You and your mom
You
or
and
me
me.
and you?
You and me.
Well, I've pitched this to you several times. You don't seem to like it, but Erik is Kira backwards.
That's it for us, guys. Tune in next week.
Wow.
Thanks for listening.